is Anthony, the True Farmer. And today we're making dragon fruit tea. Dragon fruit tea, you say? How do we make it? Well, I buy one of these containers from the cooler shop, and then I fill this up to the top with manure, and then I stick this into a bucket with water, about a gallon or maybe a gallon and a half, whatever tops it to the top right here. This is just submerged in the water, and then I take this out after 2 days. Then I pour it into this container, and then I do it again for another 2 days, and I pour it into this container. So I make about 2 gallons, maybe 3 of this in this 55 gallon container. And what I do is I add 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt to help keep my plants green, and that helps out, you know, for the summer, to keep them from yellowing and everything. So then what I do is I add 4 tablespoons of molasses to 2 tablespoons of mycorrhizal. The 1 tablespoon of mycorrhizal will take care of 100 square feet. This is on top of the soil, maybe an inch. So we're not measuring it that way. So we know this will take care of 100 square feet, correct? Cool. With 1 tablespoon. What we want is to make a tea with this. So this is going to go through the soil. This isn't going to go into the soil. So what we got to do is figure out, okay, we have about 200 square feet of pots and plants all together with my containers, and we're not going to give all of them all this. We're only going to give them about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of the mix in here each. So that'll give them enough to do what they got to do this for the year. Then when they get their chicken fertilizer in the beginning of the year in February, after we trim them, we give them some more tea. And then as soon as they start blooming, we give them more chicken fertilizer and hit them with some more tea, you know, to keep them going good. And make sure that you're doing everything correctly. Read the back of the bags, you know, and be careful with it too, because Epsom salt can also kill your plants. You need to be careful with it. But 1/4 tablespoon does 5 gallons. So we got 55 gallons right here. 2 tablespoons will be sufficient enough for all of it. And even if it's tempered down a little, don't worry about it. Don't overdo it. Always stay a little bit under, so you ain't burning your plants. So let's get back to the tea. The tea, it's very important just to make sure that you give them this stuff. The molasses activates the mycorrhizal. The mycorrhizal is the beneficial bacteria and fungi for your dragon fruit's root system, and to keep it growing and really nice. And if you want it to be successful, so your plants can stay growing, make sure that you do what you got to do. Get your 55 gallon container, and what you do is I'll leave that right there so you can see the tea. Mix it up. And that kind of works for a while. Then what you do is you get your pump out. Pump and put it on top of your container. You drop the hose inside of it. Boom. One of these hoses goes inside, and then you're blowing out your liquid to your plants. So the pump's going to cost you about $45 to pump this out and get it into your plants. The container, you're probably looking around $50 to $40. Your mycorrhizal anywhere from $15 to $20. Your Epsom salt probably around $17 for the bag. And then your bag of manure is only going to cost you about $2 at Home Depot, maybe at the most. And what you want to do is get steer manure and you're gonna probably want to use about, you know, anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds in a little bucket, and just let that sit in there. If you get cheesecloth, you can wrap the whole thing in there and just throw it in a 5-gallon bucket, and you can make one in one batch and be done with it. You know, what I do is I get 2 buckets and I just put 2 of these in there, and I have it done in half the time. I know I should probably get 1 more and have 3 and probably make it, but I don't want to make it too strong. I want to stay underneath where I gotta be. So it's just important that you make sure that you take care of your dragon fruit, give them the beneficial factors that they need in their life to keep them going good. Without them, you cannot do them. This is why I do it. This is Anthony the True Farmer. Keep dragon fruity. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. And I will show you guys in a week or 2 how we make the tea completely. This is Anthony the True Farmer signing out. Keep dragon fruity.